What is going on, you guys? We are here in Laredo, Texas, back on Monday Night Raw. And in the last episode, obviously, we finished up at our Saturday night's main event. So if you've not seen those two episodes, make sure to go give them a look. But here tonight on Monday Night Raw, we've got some exciting action for you. Coming out first, Lyra Valkyria going to be going one-on-one with Zelina Vega, the women's Intercontinental Champion, obviously, who actually just suffered a loss on Monday Night Raw not too long ago against Izzy Dame in a shocking upset victory. But after that match, Lyra Valkyria had came out and made her presence known because she wants a chance at that Women's IC Championship. So here tonight, she's going to get an opportunity in a non-title match to prove her worth against Zelina Vega. So let's get right to the champion. And alrighty, coming out next, we've got your Women's Intercontinental Champion. We've got Zelina Vega, like I said, suffering that loss against Izzy Dame not too long ago. Outside of that, she's had quite a year in this universe mode, been pretty dominant, obviously winning the vacant IC Championship in that triple threat match, and then had a little bit of a rivalry with Tatum Paxley and was just really dominant against her as well. So now Lyra Valkyria looks to be next in line, but you can't count out Izzy Dame neither after getting a victory over Zelina Vega. So we're going to see what happens here tonight. And obviously, if Lyra Valkyria gets a win, that's great for her. Alrighty, Lyra Valkyria and Zelina Vega one-on-one action to start off Monday Night Raw. And like I said, if Lyra Valkyria gets a win here tonight, obviously that could be huge for her. Because, you know, obviously that would probably give her a title shot, but I don't know. Izzy Dame might also have something to say about that because she did defeat Zelina Vega, but Lyra Valkyria going for a quick pin here to put away the champ and a kick out at 2. And Lyra Valkyria, like I said, trying to get the quick victory, but Zelina was able to kick out. And now Lyra Valkyria with a nice Hurricanrana there, taking down the champ. And Lyra Valkyria not too long ago got to go against Rhea Ripley, but unfortunately was unsuccessful in that world title match. But she put on a hell of a match, and she thinks she's good enough to hold championship gold, so she's trying to get the better of Zelina Vega, and right now she's looking really good against the Women's IC Champion. But Zelina Vega now waiting for Lyra to get to her feet. What is she looking for here? Going for a springboard crossbody, but Lyra Valkyria moved out of the way, excuse me. And now Zelina Vega going to work. Looks like on the head there, and might have been driving the throat right into the ropes there. And now going to the back of the leg, but Lyra right up to her feet, and Zelina on the middle rope. What is she looking for here? A nice Hurricanrana, and now going right into the pin. Is that enough to put away Valkyria? Not even close. A kick out at 1 from Lyra. And now Zelina bringing the fight. Now what is she looking for here? Oh my goodness, a DDT. Driving the head of Valkyria right into the mat. And now gonna drag her maybe away from the ropes a little bit. Maybe go for a pin, but instead gonna pick Lyra up to her feet. And it was going, she's looking for a signature, but unfortunately Lyra able to successfully get away and now hit her signature and going into the pin and a kick out at 2. And Lyra Valkyria now has finisher in her pocket whenever she wants to use it. So Zelina Vega has to be careful. She does not want to get hit with that Nightwing. And right there, Zelina able to get out. And now an Irish whip from the Women's IC Champion. What is she looking for here? A nice arm drag there. And now, once again, going to work on the arm of Lyra Valkyria, but Lyra trying to fight out And finally does. And now both women up to their feet. And Lyra Valkyria with another Hurricanrana taking down the champion. Zelina wisely leaving the ring for a moment. And looking for an Irish whip, but Lyra able to reverse it. And now Zelina looking to bring Lyra over to the ropes. What is she looking for here? And she's going to throw Lyra to the outside of the ring, and Zelina Vega eyeing her up, and what is she looking for here? Oh my goodness, the boots to the outside. And now going to work on the arm, and now a kick right to the back, and Zelina Vega trying to fight back into this matchup. And Lyra has to be careful here not to get stunned. Zelina gonna throw Lyra right into the steel steps. And Valkyria has to start finding a way to fight back, and now getting thrown over by the barricade, and now Lyra Valkyria is stunned. And the referee at the count of 5. These women got to get back into the ring. We would hate to see a victory. You know, a count-out victory. We've had quite a few of those this year. And Zelina has won by count-out before. And she's taunting a little bit. And that might have been a bad idea, because now Lyra Valkyria with the roll-up. Is that enough to put away Zelina Vega? No, Zelina kicks out at 1. But Lyra Valkyria, oh, and Lyra was driving the champ back into the corner there, but accidentally knocked down the referee. And now Valkyria, what is she doing here? Picking Zelina up to her feet, going for an Irish whip, but Zelina reverses it, throwing her into the corner. And now Zelina Vega throwing her into the corner again, but Lyra Valkyria getting out of it. And now Lyra Valkyria running at the champ. And a drop kick right to the back of Zelina Vega. And Zelina fighting back, getting the leg up. And now Lyra Valkyria hit right to the back. And another one to the back of the head. And Lyra Valkyria, she's got Zelina up. She might be looking for it. And it connects. The Nightwing. 1, 2, 3, and Lyra Valkyria gets the victory. And there you have it. Lyra Valkyria does get the victory over Zelina Vega. And Zelina Vega is on a little bit of a losing streak, unfortunately. But Lyra Valkyria, like I said, last Monday Night Raw, she came out and made it known that she wanted a chance at that IC championship. And she just beat the Women's Intercontinental Champion. So we do have SummerSlam coming up around the corner, obviously a bigger premium live event, so gonna have to keep coming back to find out some matches that might be happening there. We will be finding out one match here tonight. Obviously, Randy Orton gonna be going one-on-one with Seth Rollins in the main event to see who will be taking on Bron Breakker for that World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. But with this one, it's kind of confusing still, because now Lyra Valkyria and Dizzy Dame have both beaten Zelina Vega. So both women do kind of have a valid point of wanting that championship. So maybe we get a triple threat match, or maybe we just see Lyra and Zelina. I guess we'll have to wait and see on the road to SummerSlam. But let's go ahead and get into the second match of the night. And alrighty, here we are. It is time for the second match of the night. And coming out first, we've got, believe, Oba Femi. Yes, that is right. I didn't hear the fans at first, but now they are going. And like I said, the Intercontinental Champion Oba Femi here tonight. Gonna be in action. And obviously defeating the Mad Dragon Ilya Dragunov once again. So he will be moving on from him. And hopefully we'll find someone else that is good enough to go against Oba Femi for that Intercontinental Championship for SummerSlam. So let's get right to his opponent for the night. And alrighty, coming out next, Oba Femi's opponent for the night. Obviously, after Saturday night's main event, giving him a little bit of an interesting one. I mean, we're going to give him El Hijo del Vikingo, someone we haven't seen in quite a while. Obviously, he did have an opportunity to win the Intercontinental Championship this year. In that ladder match in the beginning of the year when Ilya Dragunov did win it from Bronson Reed. But, I don't know. I thought it'd be interesting to get him back into the ring. And I think him and Oba Femi could have a hell of a match. So, him and Oba Femi on a random Monday Night Raw, I think that's a great way to, you know, keep the show going. And I guess we will see. I mean, if Vikingo can get a victory here tonight, I guess he's got a chance of going against Oba Femi at SummerSlam. But let's go ahead and get right into this second match. And alrighty, Oba Femi, the Intercontinental Champion, and El Hijo del Vikingo. And let's get right into the second match of the night. And right away, Vikingo running right at Oba Femi and dropping him. And now a moonsault from the top rope. And right away, Vikingo bringing the fight to the champion. But Oba Femi just caught the leg. And now taking him down. And now Oba Femi fighting back. And an Irish whip there from the ruler. And now picking him up. Oh, and what an uppercut right to Vikingo. And now Vikingo trying to fight back, a nice jawbreaker, and now dropping him there with that spinning kick once again. And now Vikingo using that speed to keep Oba Femi on the ground. And I think that's a great way for Vikingo to stay on top of this match. If he can use that speed against someone as powerful as Oba Femi, that's probably the best way for him to go about it. Oh my goodness. And now Vikingo going to go right into the pin. Is that enough to put away the Intercontinental Champion? It is not. A kick out at 1. But Vikingo right away going with some stomps to the face and now going to the middle rope. And now he's letting Oba get up to his feet. I don't know if I agree with this. And that's why I don't agree with it. Oba Femi moving right out of the way. And now Oba Femi has a finisher. And Vikingo might have just screwed himself. He was getting a little too cocky. He was getting a little too comfortable. And you can't do that with someone like Oba Femi. Oh my goodness. But he just dropped Femi with the big spinning kick right to the face. Now going to work on the leg. And now Vikingo to the top rope. And landing right on the back of Oba Femi. And now both men on the outside of the ring. And Vikingo going to run over to Oba Femi and grab him. And a kick right to the back of Femi. And now Vikingo beating the hell out of the champion. And Vikingo looking really good right now. And what is he looking for here? He's going to the top rope. And he's waiting for Femi to get up. Last time this didn't work out in his favor. Will it this time? And it does. He takes Femi back down to the ground. But Oba's back up to his feet. Oh my goodness. And now Oba Femi gonna reverse it and throw him over by the steel steps. The referee restarted the count at the count of 3 now. And Oba Femi, oh my goodness. And now going to work on the arm of Vikingo. And these men need to get back into the ring. They're at the count of 6 right now. And Oba Femi gonna grab him. And Oba Femi gonna throw him into the ring. And then get in at the count of 8. And now Oba Femi. What is he looking for here? Oh, Vikingo turning it into a stunner there. And Vikingo now grabbing Oba Femi. And Vikingo just hit his signature move. And now he's going to the top rope. He might be looking for that finishing move. And it connects. Oh my goodness. Femi is stunned. That might be it. Vikingo, does he get the victory? 2. No, Oba Femi kicks out at 2. And I thought Vikingo might have put away the Intercontinental Champion, but Vikingo wasn't able to quite yet. But Oba Femi still on the ground right now. And a frog splash, a springboard frog splash to the back of the ruler. And now Oba Femi back to his feet. Oh my goodness, he turned it into a power bomb though. Oh, and a big chop and another one from Vikingo. And now to the middle rope, and he went for that frog splash, but Femi got the knees up. And now Oba Femi, what was he looking for here? Oh, I'm not sure what he was looking for, but it didn't work out. And a beautiful springboard DDT, but Femi back up to his feet right away. And Femi just got taken down, a hurricanrana there. And now Vikingo going back up to the top. He's got a finisher again. And it doesn't connect. Femi got the knees up. But Vikingo's still fighting back. But Femi is too. Both men going back and forth. And Oba Femi with the huge choke slam. And now Vikingo going over to the corner and helping himself to his feet. And Oba Femi throwing him right into that turnbuckle. Oh, and Vikingo finally got the boot up and dropping Oba Femi. This could be anyone's match. And Vikingo getting Femi back up to his feet and gonna throw him into the corner. No, Oba reverses it. And Oba Femi with the fall from grace. 1, 2, 3. There you have it. Oba Femi gets the victory against Vikingo. But what a match. Vikingo looked phenomenal. And the Samoan Werewolf, he's in the ring and he's looking at Oba Femi. And remember, Oba Femi walked into this season as the World Heavyweight Champion, and Jacob Fatu was the man to dethrone Oba Femi. And now Jacob Fatu wanting more championship gold around his waist after losing that World Heavyweight title to Bron Breakker. So now he's looking to take that Intercontinental Championship away from the ruler, Oba Femi. Wow. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's what we get at SummerSlam. Maybe we get the Samoan Werewolf and the ruler once again, but this time for the IC Championship. But man, what a match we got. Vikingo looked phenomenal in that match, so we're going to have to start seeing Vikingo a little bit more. Have to start putting him in some more matches, because he actually, I thought he was going to beat Oba Femi there a few times. But Oba Femi was just too much to overcome. But that man that just entered the ring has done it this season, so we might get to see them two battle it out once again. But we still got 2 more matches for you, so we're going to get right into the third match of the night. And alrighty, it is time for the third match of the night. Coming out first, we've got AJ Lee. And AJ Lee, obviously, her and Alexa Bliss have had some problems. They went against each other at Evolution, and Alexa Bliss was victorious. And I'm not quite sure if they're done with each other. They're actually going to be going against each other here tonight. I think both women, just want another piece of each other, so that could definitely be something we still get to see after here tonight. Might get it at a SummerSlam as well, but let's get right to AJ Lee's opponent right now. And alrighty, coming out next, like I said, AJ Lee's opponent for the night, Alexa Bliss. And like I said, we have got these two already at Evolution, and Alexa Bliss was victorious, but AJ Lee said she wasn't finished with her. She wants her again. So Alexa Bliss once again looking to get another victory over AJ Lee after attacking her earlier this season. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the third match of the night. And alrighty, AJ Lee and Alexa Bliss going at it once again. These two women absolutely hate each other. And, I mean, to be honest... Oh, and right away, AJ Lee running right at Alexa Bliss and beating the hell out of her. Like I said, these two just absolutely despise each other. Alexa Bliss, it all started when she had came out and went face-to-face with AJ Lee after her debut match this season, and then Alexa Bliss had attacked her after one of her matches, and it was just crazy from there, to be honest. I mean, these two, I don't know what we're going to do to end this feud. We're going to have to figure something out. Like I said, this is something that could definitely happen at SummerSlam. But if we get it again, I think we're going to need a stipulation for these two women. And the referee having to break it up, and a little bit of a cheap shot there from Alexa Bliss. And now AJ Lee dropping Bliss and picking her up, and Alexa gonna have to fight back here, but instead AJ Lee dropping her, grabbing her head and throwing it into the mat. But now they're both going back and forth. And now Alexa with the big knee there to the face of AJ. And now throwing Lee across the ring. And Alexa Bliss is fired up right now. And now AJ Lee back up to her feet, and Alexa gonna bring Lee over to the ropes. What is she looking for here? Throwing her to the ground. And now stomp right to the chest of AJ. And now gonna go for a pin. Is that enough to put her away? No, a quick kick out at one from AJ Lee. Oh, and Lee getting the boot up. Now she's... Oh no, she's getting down and beating the hell out of her. I thought she was gonna go for a pin, but apparently AJ Lee hasn't had enough. She still wants to keep going. She doesn't want this match to end quite yet. She wants to still beat the hell out of Alexa Bliss. And now AJ Lee. A knee right to Alexa Bliss, and that just busted Bliss open. And now Bliss. What is she looking for here? Oh, a nice roll up there from Alexa Bliss, but a very quick kick out, and AJ Lee, she's hyping herself back up. And now, oh, Alexa gonna throw AJ into the corner now. Now putting her on the top rope, and what is Alexa Bliss looking for here? AJ Lee, though, getting the boot up, and now driving Alexa into the corner. And now Lee running at her. Big elbow in the corner. And now some kicks, and now AJ Lee taking it to Alexa Bliss. And now gonna pick Bliss up. What is she gonna look for here? She grabs her and brings her back over to the same corner and hits the face right off the turnbuckle. But now Alexa in control after getting an elbow up, and a nice Russian leg sweep there from Bliss. And now Alexa, that DDT signature right into the pin. Is that enough to put away AJ Lee? 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2.5, and Bliss can't believe it. Bliss is frustrated, but she ain't slowing down. She gets Lee back up to her feet, throwing her right in the corner. But AJ Lee with the elbow, and now Lee fighting back. And I think she might have been going for a finishing move, but Bliss, instead, she's going to hit hers. Sister Abigail. AJ Lee is stunned. That might be it. 2. No, a kick out at 2. And Alexa Bliss can't believe it. She thought she had her for sure after the Sister Abigail, but AJ Lee somehow kicks out. But Alexa Bliss ain't slowing down. Still bringing the fight to Lee. And some kicks right to the face there. And now AJ Lee on the outside of the ring, and Alexa Bliss waiting for her to get to her feet. And oh my goodness, a drop kick to the outside of the ring. But it does connect, and AJ Lee back up to her feet. And now beating the hell out of Alexa Bliss. And now Lee getting down once again. And now AJ, what is she looking for here? She's going to go to the top rope. What is AJ Lee looking for? A crossbody to the outside of the ring. Picks up Bliss. And now throwing her back into the ring. And she gets in as well. She does have another finisher. But first she's grabbing the head of Alexa Bliss and slamming the face right into the mat. Now AJ Lee. Looked like a delayed neck breaker there. Nice neck breaker. And what is she looking for? She might be looking for the Black Widow. And she is. Is Alexa Bliss going to tap out? What is she going to do? Alexa Bliss. She's got to find a way out of this. And Alexa finally does. And taking AJ to the ground. Bliss able to finally get out of it. And now Bliss with an Irish whip. Oh, and she grabbed her. And she's looking for a second. Sister Abigail. AJ Lee is stunned once again. 3. There you have it. Alexa Bliss. Victorious for a second time against AJ Lee. Oh, and she's not done. Alexa Bliss. Oh, and she's telling the referee to back off. Alexa Bliss has had it. Like I said, these two women have been absolutely back at each other. And what the hell is Alexa doing? Alexa Bliss has a table. She just threw a table inside the ring. What is she doing here? Alexa, no. She's putting that table in the corner. And someone's got to get out here and stop this. No one's stopping this. Alexa! Oh my goodness! Alexa Bliss just sent AJ Lee through that table. Oh my goodness. Alexa Bliss just adding on at the end there. Sending AJ Lee right through a table. And like I said, these two just back and forth at each other. I mean, Alexa Bliss already has 2 wins against AJ Lee, but I think we do have to finish this off at SummerSlam. I mean, this might be the first confirmed match, actually. We'll have a second one later on, obviously, like I said. And in the next match, actually, because that'll be the main event, we'll figure out whether Randy Orton or Seth Rollins will be going against Bron Breakker for the World Heavyweight Championship. But yes, AJ Lee and Alexa Bliss will be happening at SummerSlam now. Not sure if it'll be night 1, night 2, but we will have to have a stipulation. I'm not too sure what it will be. We will figure that out on the road to SummerSlam, like I said, but we still have one last match for you, and that is the main event of Monday Night Raw, which is at number 1 Contenders match. So let's get right into it. And alrighty, here we go. It is the main event. Coming out first, we've got Randy Orton. Like I said, we were trying to figure out who was going to be going against Bron Breakker. Had a few matches, and Randy Orton and Seth Rollins won those matches, so I decided why not just make it a number 1 contender match between the two, and the winner will get Bron Breakker at SummerSlam. Pretty simple, pretty easy. It's going to be fun to see who it will be. Obviously, had to move on from Jacob Fatu because Bron Breakker had beat him a few times, so Randy Orton hoping he can get a big victory here tonight and go after Braun. But let's get right to Randy's opponent right now. And alrighty, coming out next, we've got Seth freaking Rollins. And both of these men, obviously, just at this point, I would say they're both vets in this business. I mean, Seth Rollins been there pretty long too, so both men been around long enough. Both men know each other pretty well, I'm sure, so it's going to be very interesting to see which one of these men will get to take on Bron Breakker at SummerSlam for that World Heavyweight Championship. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the main event of Monday Night Raw. And already, Randy Orton, Seth freaking Rollins in the number 1 contenders match. Winner gets Bron Breakker at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. And right away, Randy Orton dropping Seth with that clothesline, and now Orton looking for the knee to the face, but Seth Rollins moving out of the way. And now both men dodging each other's move, but Seth doesn't dodge that drop kick, but he does kick Randy off. And now Seth looking for a springboard moonsault and landing on the back of Randy Orton. And now Seth Rollins, what is he looking for here? Stomp right to the face of Orton. And now a kick right to the back. And now Seth with another stomp there. And right now Seth Rollins looking really good in this match. He's going to the top rope and now to the outside, but Randy Orton moving out of the way. And now a neck breaker there from the Viper. And now Orton. Oh my goodness, a stomp from Orton. And now picking up Seth. What is Randy looking for here? Oh, I thought he was about to throw him right into that steel post. Luckily for Seth, he didn't connect with it. And a big elbow there from Seth Rollins. Oh, and throwing him right into the barricade. And these men got to get back into the ring. And Seth Rollins going to work on the arm now. And Seth in the ring at the count of 7. And Randy back up to his feet at 8 and getting into the ring. And now Randy with an Irish whip. But not able to connect there with anything. And now Rollins with the Irish whip of his own. Oh, and he was going for a drop kick, but Randy Orton able to get away from it. And Orton driving him into the corner. And now Orton once again right to the face of Seth Rollins. And Orton going to go for a pin here. Is that enough to put away Seth? 2. It is not a kick out at 2. And now Orton getting Seth up to his feet. Went to hit him, but Seth ducked. And now Seth Rollins trying to fight back, but Orton sending Rollins to the outside of the ring and Orton to the top rope. And we don't usually see Randy go to the top rope, but he is now in a nice axe handle smash. And now Randy went to maybe go to work on the arm there of Seth, but Seth able to get the boot up. And Seth, I think he was looking for the pedigree there. And a big uppercut there from Orton. Oh, and a sling blade there. Seth Rollins with the sling blade on the outside. And now some kicks right to the face of Orton. And Seth with the big knee. And Rollins, what is he looking for here? Seth Rollins going to the top rope. What the hell is Rollins going for here? And Seth, oh, a nice crossbody to the outside of the ring. And now Seth back in the ring at the count of 2. And Randy Orton going to have to get up and beat the count. They're at the count of 4 right now. And Randy Orton back to his feet and able to get in. Oh, but he's getting right in. And a pedigree. The pedigree connects. He walked right into the pedigree. And now Seth, what is he looking for here? I'm not sure what he's looking for. Oh, a springboard moonsault. And it's right into the pin. 2. No, Randy Orton able to kick out. And now Seth, oh, he might be looking for that curb stomp. And he is. And it connects. It just busted open Orton. Orton is stunned. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And Seth Rollins is going to SummerSlam. There you have it. Seth Rollins getting the victory over Randy Orton to become the #1 contender for Bron Breakker's World Heavyweight Championship. Interesting how that works. Obviously, IRL, they're doing a lot of stuff together too, so it's kind of funny. But either way, here in the universe mode, Seth Rollins going to be going after Breakker and his World Heavyweight Championship, and we will be seeing those two men at SummerSlam. But that is going to do it for this episode of Monday Night Raw. I do hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when I post videos. It means the world. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know a stipulation you guys might want to see for that Alexa Bliss and AJ Lee match at SummerSlam. I'm intrigued and I'm interested to see if you guys have any certain kind of matches you'd like to see for AJ Lee and Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam, so let me know in the comments below. But until then, we will see you in the next one, and we will be on Friday Night SmackDown. And AC Entertainment is out. Peace.